This video troubleshoots a loud noise coming from the clutch assembly on the CT200U Mini bike. The video goes over the step-by-step process of determining the cause and then provides a fix. The first video clip will identify the noise the clutch makes when not aligned, dirty, or needs lubrication. Warning: make sure the engine is turned off and that all parts are cool to the touch before performing any maintenance on the mini bike. Never start the mini bike without protective covers in place. Locate and remove the master link on the clutch and jack shaft assembly. Remove the chain. Place a straight edge across the flat portions of the front and rear sprockets on the jack shaft assembly. If there is a gap on the drive sprocket, the clutch will need to be aligned. To do this, remove the clutch. A 10mm wrench and a hammer will be needed to provide enough shock to loosen the bolt. With an 8mm wrench, remove the chain guards. Remove chain by first locating and removing the master link. Once chain is removed, with a 10mm socket or wrench, loosen the 4 bolts holding the jack shaft assembly to the engine. Locate and remove the rear bolt holding the jack shaft assembly to the frame bracket. You will need an 11mm and 10mm wrench. Depending on how large of a gap was measured to align the clutch, large 10mm or 7/16 inch washers will be needed to space out the jack shaft assembly for proper alignment. Once the washers and spacers are added, reinstall and tighten the bolt and nut. Tighten the 4 bolts that hold the jack shaft assembly to the motor. Before installing the clutch, make sure the clutch is clean and lubricated. Please see clutch cleaning and lubrication instructions at the end of this video. After the clutch has been cleaned and lubricated, reinstall the clutch. Finger tighten the clutch bolt. Check the alignment of the clutch and jack shaft assembly with the straight edge. There should be very little to no gap. If it is determined the clutch is aligned, tighten the clutch bolt using a 10mm wrench and hammer. Hit the wrench twice. To make the chain easier to install, loosen the rear axle bolt and loosen the chain tightening bolts on each side of the mini bike. Push the wheel forward to provide more slack to the chain. Reinstall the chain. Retighten the chain cinch nuts on each side of the mini bike. Check the chain tension. Once the chain tension is correct, tighten the axle bolt. Reinstall the chain guard. Reattach the clutch cover. Clutch cleaning and lubrication. Locate and remove the circlip holding the clutch together with a circlip tool. Once the circlip is removed, separate the clutch. With a carburetor and parts cleaner, clean the clutch thoroughly. With a multi-purpose grease, grease the bearing surface on the clutch assembly. Reassemble the clutch. Reinstall the circlip with the circlip tool. For questions regarding any part of these instructions, please call Coleman Power Sports at 888-405-8725 or go to colemanpower.com.